Hello drummers and music fans, it's Liam and I back again. We've got an exciting top 10 follow-up. We did a video a few days ago trying to kill time during this COVID virus thing. It's difficult, so Liam and I have come up with our own little video thing that we're doing together because Liam is an avid music fan and avid musician. He plays multiple instruments and he's quite talented. And of course I'm a professional musician and we share the love of music together, specifically the Beatles music. So today's video is top 10 favorite Beatles songs. Very exciting. We're going to start at number 10, work our way down to number 2, then we're going to list 2 honorable mentions, and then of course our number 1 song. So I'm going to start with my number 10, which is You Won't See Me off the Rubber Soul album 1965. I love this tune. It's a classic. Everything about this song, it's just, it hits me right here. It's a beautiful song, beautiful song. Liam?
Alright, so for number 10 for me, we have Strawberry Fields Forever from Magical Mystery Tour 1967. Excellent song.
Can't argue with that. Excellent song. Number 9 for me is She Said off Revolver 1966. Another one of those songs that's just, I mean, all these songs are terrific. It was very difficult to narrow it down to 10. He really struggled with that, but She Said is my number 9.
Alright, my number 9 is Rain, single from 1966, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, excellent song once again.
Number 8 for me, off Help 1965, You're Gonna Lose That Girl. I always loved that song. Well, it's one of my favorite songs off of, it is my favorite song off the Help album. Fantastic song. Liam?
Number 8 for me, once again a single from 1965, I believe. Yes, it is. And did you know that John Lennon dislikes this song?
My number 7 is Penny Lane. I mean, that is an iconic Beatle tune off Magical Mystery Tour 1967. Liam?
Number 7 we're on?
Yep.
Number 7 for me is Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown off Rubber Soul in 1965. Great song, and it's one of their best off of that album.
Number 6 for me is If I Needed Someone. Again, Rubber Soul 65. It's my only song on here where George is doing the lead vocal. Every other song I have is a John or Paul lead. This is my only George lead. And I always love the harmonies off on this particular song.
Alright, number 6 for me is off of Let It Be, 1970, The Long and Winding Road. Probably the latest song I have on here, I'd say, but it's a great song.
Can't argue that. Number 5, If I Fell, Hard Day's Night, 1964. This song, the harmonies are incredible. The vocal in this song, it doesn't get any better than that vocal in If I Fell. Liam, number 5.
Number 5 for me is And I Love Her. Excellent song off of A Hard Day's Night as well, and it's definitely one of their best pieces, especially.
I always use And I Love Her when I'm teaching bongos because the bongo part in And I Love Her is fairly easy and it's fun to play, and I always use that when I'm teaching people how to play bongos. My number 4 is The Night Before from Help, 1965. Always loved this tune, always loved this tune. It's just a killer tune off of Help.
Alright, number 4 for me, with the help of my little sister because of how much she used to play this song, is Martha My Dear off the White Album, 1968. Excellent song. And at first, you know, I thought it was a good song, but then my little sister just wouldn't stop playing it. I'd always be hearing it, and eventually the song just kind of caught on for me, and now it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Emma should be here to list her top 10 too, but she's a little shy and she didn't want to be here, so. Plus, I think she's still sleeping. My number 3 is I Feel Fine, which was a single from 1964, which features the killer Ringo rock mambo groove in the tune, which I always loved. Fantastic tune, I Feel Fine. Number 3, Liam.
Number 3 is I'll Be Back, also off A Hard Day's Night, 1964. The switch between major and minor in this song, it's almost unnoticeable how smooth and how amazing it is.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a great one. Number 2. We're getting exciting. It's getting exciting here. 8 Days a Week. Beatles for Sale, 1964. Love You Every Day. You're Always on My Mind. Beautiful song. Killer Shuffle, the Ringo Shuffle. Love that tune.
All right. So number 2, the only song in which we've both agreed on this list is If I Fell For Me. Once again, harmonization is killer in this song, and that's why it makes it one of the best around.
All right, now that leads us to honorable mention.
Before we get to number 1.
Before number 1, that's right. Now, the interesting thing about honorable mention is realistically I could probably put about 200 songs here. I had to narrow it down to 2. So my 2 are Hello, Goodbye, and Rain. And I mean, I love both those tunes, Hello, Goodbye, and Rain. Killer songs. Hello, Goodbye has a lot of meaning to me because it's the first song that I can ever remember actually hearing and can remember that I heard that song when it was new. That's the exciting part. I remember Hello, Goodbye when it was new. So those 2, and specifically Hello, Goodbye, are my honorable mention. Liam?
All right, honorable mentions for me are very, very, they're not similar at all. I got Paperback Writer and Oh Darling, both excellent songs, and if I could, I'd definitely put them on this list. It was really hard coming up with honorable mentions. I had it down to like 10 other songs I could have put in.
Absolutely. And now my number 1. This is, in my opinion, the greatest song ever written. Not just my favorite Beatles song, but it's my favorite song, period. And it's In My Life, off of Rubber Soul, 1965. And if you'll notice, our last video, Rubber Soul, is my favorite album, and we've got 1, 2, 3 songs off Rubber Soul on my top 10 list. So definitely Rubber Soul, favorite album, In My Life, favorite song.
All right, and number 1 for me, I mentioned this in the top 10 album ranking as my favorite song featuring on my favorite album, and that's For No One. And as I said on the album review, the reason I connect so deeply to this song is because of the French horn solo that plays about midway in the song, because I'm also a French horn player myself, and I've always admired to be able to play to that professional level.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to quickly review my top 10, and then Liam's going to quickly review his top 10. So, number 10, You Won't See Me. Number 9, She Said, She Said. Number 8, You're Gonna Lose That Girl. Number 7, Penny Lane. Number 6, If I Needed Someone. Number 5, If I Fell. Number 4, The Night Before. Number 3, I Feel Fine. Number 2, 8 Days a Week. Number 1, In My Life. 2 honorable mentions, Hello, Goodbye, and Rain.
And then for me, number 10, Strawberry Fields Forever. Number 9, Rain. Number 8, Yes It Is. Number 7, Norwegian Wood, This Bird Has Flown. Number 6, The Long and Winding Road. Number 5, And I Love Her. Number 4, Martha My Dear. Number 3, I'll Be Back. Number 2, If I Fell. And number 1, For No One. And then my honorable mentions are Paperback Writer and Oh Darling.
That's our list. We gotta have some kind of fun during these pandemic times, so we're shooting videos. That's what we're doing. Stay tuned for another exciting video. Might not necessarily be Beatles, but Liam and I are going to do some more videos together. He's my sidekick, not just my son. All right, thanks very much. See you later.
Goodbye.